Hello, everyone. I am Gerald, and I am the newly managing partner of the Greensboro Lifestyle Office. And today I wanted to come on and just discuss some of the ways that you can really tackle juggling a bunch of different clients at the same time. It's been a lifesaver for me. I've been using Folio Timeline for the past probably 5, 6 years now, and it is a total game changer. But before we kind of dive into that, I just want to say hello to everyone. I hope everybody is enjoying their holiday season. Thank you so much for taking time out on a Friday night at 7 p.m. to be here with me to learn this training. But I am going to go ahead and I'm going to get started. Juliana, if you can play that video link that I sent you, that would be great. And what Juliana is going to put on right now is just a brief overview of the software system that I use to keep track of my client timeline. So let's go ahead and take a listen to it.
Folio lives in your email inbox and automatically discovers new real estate transactions you're working on. Once you install it, simply add details for the transaction, such as contacts and closing date.
So I don't see it. I don't see the video on. I just hear the voice, but don't see anything going. Does everybody see the video?
No, I don't see the video.
No.
Okay.
I'm sharing my screen.
The video, I mean, we can see the screen, we can see it. It's just that the video isn't playing. It's like we hear the voice, but don't see the video playing, which is weird.
Let's try it again.
Folio
Do you
lives
see
in
it
your
now?
email inbox and
Yes.
automatically discovers new real estate transactions you're working on. Once you install it, simply add details for the transaction, such as contacts and closing date. Folio uses AI to organize each deal into smart folders that contain every event, contact, email, and attachment for your transaction. You'll see a sidebar with everything you need neatly organized. Create powerful closing timelines to keep you, your clients, and your colleagues on track. Share your timelines with your team and clients and assign tasks with automatic reminders to make sure nothing is missed. Your deals stay on track with event reminders and calendar sync for you and your clients. After closing, you can export a PDF of all transaction emails for record keeping. Impress your clients and close on time, every time, with Folio. Try Folio today. It's free.
Okay, so yeah, I just wanted you guys to see a brief overview of the system. And I am going to open up my timeline dashboard just so that you could see how I have it organized, see how it integrates with your Gmail. It's definitely a good software to have so that you could keep track. Trying to get back to my screen, Juliana. Okay, there you go. See if I could turn this down some more so it's less of an echo. Okay, so this is the dashboard. And right now I have all my clients. I have my buyers and sellers entered into the system. And you can separate it if you just want to see the buyer, all your buyers versus all your sellers. And the way that I used to use the system is I would wait until I went under contract and then I would create the timeline. But over the past, I would say year or two, I realized, you know what? As soon as I get that lead and they have the pre-approval, I just go ahead and put them in here. Because then that actually lets me look at all of the clients at a glance and be able to keep up with them. I'm going to show you this as well. If you have Google Chrome, you can actually download the extension and you'll be able to see the folio timeline right in your email, which is awesome. All you would do is use this not this drop down. Hold on. Here is the drop down here, and it will show you all the different timelines that you have created and set up. Then you can actually access the dashboard by just clicking here, and it'll take you straight to the dashboard. So it also has a capability of letting you create timeline templates, meaning if you have a certain flow of how you process your buyers, you can just go ahead and create the template. For instance, it has offer, accepted, deposit, inspection deadline. Now that, since I've been most recently just putting them in there before they're even under contract, I have the way that I flow with my clients. I have them fill out a home buyer assessment form. Then if I review the home buyer assessment form and they're ready to go to a lender, I send them to the lender. If not, I send them to a credit repair specialist. So I plan to actually revamp my timeline and add all of that stuff to it. But that's the template section. And then service providers, this is a really cool feature as well, because as you know, when you're dealing with different clients, they'll say, oh, do you have a contractor, or what attorney should I use? So you have all your service providers that you can add here in this section. And once you create the timeline with your client, they'll have access to all of this. They'll see all the service providers. So you could just say, hey, you just check out the timeline, click on service providers, and you'll see a list of all of my preferred vendors. Then as far as resources, this is like just a resource tab for clients for things that they may need during the closing process. Like they might need to do a change of address. They might need to do get their cable and internet hookup. This is where you put Steve, our concierge team. You can put him here so that they could go ahead and get things set up with Steve. And it also allows you to collaborate. So I have my sister Love, some of you guys know, she's one of my collaborators. And I also have my VA that's in here. And then outside of my team, if you have, another like a listing agent, anybody that's a part of the transaction, you can add them to the transaction to collaborate. And that's the beautiful thing about it, because you can add the lender, you can add the attorney, you could add the listing agent, your buyers, everybody is all together and kept up all on the same page. Know when there's updates, know when there's the home is being inspected, the home is being appraised. I really, really love this system. This is where you create your profile. You can add your logo, your name, of course, account has your subscription in here. And these are the integrations that they have. I have it connected to my Google Drive. I have it connected to Google Contacts and also Google Calendar. So anytime that you put any type of date or due diligence expiration dates, it'll show up on your Google Calendar, and you can set reminders, and it'll send notifications to all parties that's collaborating in the timeline for the transaction. And then you have just settings. And then, of course, help and support. And it has the different plans. Basic, yes, basic, it's free, but it only allows you up to 3 transactions. And if you do have people that you add as collaborators, they can only view what's going on. They can't edit or add anything. Then they have the pro version and they have the team version. That's pretty much it. It's pretty much a simple software, and I love it because right now, as you can see, let's go back. I may have to switch over to my iPad because my computer battery is low and the charge is acting up. Okay, let me go back out. Okay, as you can see, I have all these clients going on all at once, but just clicking on one of them was going to give me the update on what's going on with each one. Like, when was the last time I added something to the timeline? It actually has notes here as well. I can give you one that we're about to, let me open up one that we're about to close now so that you could see all of the items that I've added. This one, we just went on the contract officially today. We got the offer accepted yesterday, but all signatures were signed today. And so, as you can see, I started with the showings and to the showings and to what showings when. And this is actually really good as well, putting in all the different showings, the times that you showed, because then that actually gets to show you how much time you spent with this client and how much money. You could kind of break it down per hour, how much it took versus to work with this client, when you calculate it with the commission that you receive. So that helps as well. Let's see, showings, completed showings. Okay, so offer accepted. We're in due diligence now. My client's going to be getting a fence quote, so that's in there. Home inspection, septic tank appraisal deadline, loan deadline, due diligence expiration, final walkthrough, and estimated closing. Now, when you go in here, let's see, I'll just add one just so you can see how you add. So I'm going to put appraisal completed. You just add appraisal completed. You click on completed. Put the date here when it was completed. Let's just put it to the 27th. And if it was going to be completed tomorrow or maybe 3 days later, you could put a reminder here. Bars and okay. You could put a reminder here to get notification to let the clients know, or the clients know that it's completed. You save it and it shows up on the timeline. Lastly, I think what's really good about this is after you close, it allows you to download this whole file. It also tracks the emails, any emails that you have from the clients just communicating about the property and the attorneys and everything. It saves all your emails so that you can download the file, this whole timeline when you close, and you could actually put on a USB, give it to your client, or just keep it a digital copy in a folder. And then it also allows you to ask for a review once you close out the file. And so that is the system. I think it's a great system, especially if you're a new agent and you're just starting out. One of the best things. Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, we can hear you. I'm glad I kept this iPad open. Okay. We can hear you, but we can't see you. Hold on. Let's see. I'm not good with my iPad doing this. Hold on. Think I got it. Okay, can you see me?
No, you can turn it back off.
You can't see me?
No, we see the share screen. We see your screen.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see. So if
If
that's
everyone is wondering why we
now.
sound exactly alike, it's not a trick. Love, I'm Dez's sister. No, we don't see you. We just see your dashboard.
What about now?
Nope.
Perfect. I see it.
Well, we see the screen, but we don't see you, Des.
Do you see the folio timeline?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
I was talking about your face.
Oh, are you supposed to see my
Yes. It's okay.
face? I don't even know I don't know how to do it on my iPad. So, but anyway, that is the system. It's an awesome system for someone that likes to be very detailed and organized. This is the system for you. This saved my life. So do you guys have any questions about the timeline?
Do you have a link that you can share?
Yes, actually, let me pull up. I actually have a QR code. And if anybody is interested in purchasing this system, I do have see, this is actually how we work with our buyers. We show them this home buyer roadmap. And so you can just take these same steps, however you create your flow with your buyers, your sellers, take those same steps and create your timelines or the timeline template. So that every time you go to add a buyer, you add a seller, it'll have exactly how you work with your clients. But here is the QR code. You guys can scan it and it should pull up the link. And if you put in refer 30, you'll get 30% off. for the year. So do we have any questions? No?
I missed it.
You missed it?
I'm asking. I just came in.
They'll
Oh.
have a recording that'll pop up within the next 5 or 10 minutes. So you'll see the recording, Tiana.
Okay.
Okay, and I just want to make sure nobody had any questions. Okay, I do see some.